Hello, let's do Wordle number 1032. And I asked for two starting words related to a motivation theme, and Bagel Poppy suggested drive and focus. Ooh, okay, just one yellow again today. Not as lucky as recently. I'm thinking about like SL, SP, SN, something along those lines. I like SN because N is just a very common letter. And then the only vowel left is A, unless we want to start using Ys. You know what's slant is probably the best guess here. It gets the L and NT, and of course it tries the one vowel that's left. Unless we're like slyly today, which we absolutely could be, but I'm going to go with slant. You know what? That's a pretty good result. Something like SHA, SPA, could be spank. That would have been something to have for yesterday's Overbearing Parents theme. I could try spank. What else is possible? Shank? Would they have shank be an answer? I'm not actually sure. There's swank. Maybe the A and K is a trap. Ooh. I have one chance for a filler if I need it, so I could try probably spank as the most likely to be a common word. And let's just go from there. Okay, so we're in the sort of swank or shank situation here. I would kind of assume that swank would be an answer over shank. And if it is just those two, I'm just double checking in my mind here. I don't see what else it would be. I don't think it would be that, right? All right, I'm gonna go with swank just because I don't think it would be shank. Well, I guess it's shank. Wow. Okay. Phew. All because I just didn't think it was going to be that. Interesting. They're kind of throwing curveballs at us. Let's see if Wordlebot thinks shank was a possibility as a likely word. That'll be interesting information because they have in the past added some words that Wordlebot would consider unlikely, like snafu, for example. All right, well, let's see what it has to say. So we started with drive and focus, and we just got this yellow S. So in non-hard mode, it's saying plant is the best option. Let's actually go through its non-hard mode solve here. There's 52 probable answers, so we don't need to like go through all of them. We can check if shank is in there. Okay. So if we do plant, then that's going to be green. That's going to be green. And then it's almost certainly shank or swank. So it would pick shank first alphabetically. So it would get it in 4 or 5, depending on that 50-50. All right, now let's look at the hard mode solve. It would go with plast. I don't think I would guess plast personally, because if I'm playing hard mode, I might as well guess something that could be an answer. Is shalt a possible answer? It is. So we'll look at plast and shalt. Why not? We got time, right? So what was the answer again? It was shank. So that's yellow. That's green. And now it would actually say shank would be the best, tied with shaky or swank. Okay, so it would pick shank alphabetically, but if we went with shaky or swank, I think let's see what swank does, because that. Yeah, okay, so shank was the only likely word left after that. Okay. Cool. So now if we go back and let's try shalt, because that's a possible answer. So we end up with getting lucky here, and it would be shaky or shank. So again, 4 or 5 guesses. So that's pretty consistent. Now I went with slant, which is its 4th possible in hard mode. Tied for third place. So not a bad guess. It's interesting that it preferred the H over the L. Oh no, it got an L in shalt anyway. Okay, that makes sense then. It likes the H more than the N. And I did get those 2 greens. Yes, that's right. Okay. So now it would go with swamp. What my follow-up was spank, which is not in this list. So let me type in spank here and see what that looks like. Wait, should the N be green? Oh, the N should have been green. Hold on. Okay, then it's saying shank is good. Okay. So I entered the trap with spank. And then it's saying shank or swank. Yeah, okay. So not terrible on my part. I don't think I would have thought of plast or shout. I don't think I would have gone with plant either, because I don't do non-hard mode guess on guess 3. So yeah, slant wasn't terrible, and then my follow-ups from that weren't amazing, but also weren't terrible. Oops. Here. I mean, it's basically saying go with one of the S, A, and Ks is really your best bet. So that's what I did. Cool. Just got a little unlucky. Well, let's spin the wheel of themes here and see what tomorrow's theme will be. All right. The Game of Theorists, suggested by your favorite male Swiftie. So I'm not sure what this is, but 2 words related to the Game of Theorists in some way. And of course, if you enjoyed this, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.